Black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. I'm blickety black, blacker than black, black, I'm blacker than black, yo, because I'm black and I'm back. Yo, I'm black and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blickety black, 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 I'm black, 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 y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, cause I'm black.
Enough of that. Oh man, this is gonna be interesting. Oh, okay. To begin this whole mess, let me just say, because this is gonna need prefacing, I paid $0 for this video game. Un cero. Cero. $0. Did not pay a dime for it. Because I know that somebody is going to get pissed off. Hey, why are you playing it? It's disrespectful. Blah, blah, blah. I'm playing it to laugh at it. I want to see how silly this is. Because when I upgraded my processor, I got sent a free key to the game. So they were packaging this with Intel stuff, and I like Intel processors. I've never had a problem with them. So yeah. Elliot, I thought you brought the Super Deluxe pre-order version because you're a huge Assassin's Creed fan. Yeah, it came with free Mountain Dew and Doritos. So how could I pass it up? Oh God. But yes, I did not pay for this. I'm not paid for the stream unless you guys pay me for the stream. In which case we are a couple days away from getting the Rick Diaz challenge funded. But no, I am playing this Because A, I think this will be funny, and B, you guys don't have to. Thank you for the $5, Chaos Sonic. He says, long time no see, been busy with work, so that's why I've been absent. Might get a race soon. Keep the hustle up, dude. Fucking get it. What kind of Mountain Dew and Doritos? Basic Mountain Dew, Cooler Ranch Doritos. Actually, here's a question for you guys in the chat room. Original Doritos or Cooler Ranch? Which one's better, do you guys think? I have my own opinions, but I'm curious. But yeah, I don't know how well this is going to run. I have not ran any benchmarks with it. I don't even know if there is benchmarking as an option in this. I don't know if it's going to do well with AMD cards. Why am I yawning? Blah. So on and so forth. So, oh, we have a divided house. Some people prefer the OG. Some people prefer the Cooler Ranch. I can eat both. I think I prefer the original, personally. I don't know what it is. Just the nacho cheese flavor. That delicious seasoning dust, which is basically what it is. Funnily enough, my father, who hates cheese, by the way, I don't know how. How the fuck do you hate cheese? I've never understood it with him. But my dad, we would always, the routine at the Curtis house, whether when my parents were together or when they got separated, was always, there was always basketball games. During the basketball season, Dad and I always watched them together, right? And thank you for another $5. He says, heard rumors this is as bad as Outlaws and Glitches. At nighttime, guards don't chase you like the Bushes and Outlaws. Well, we'll find that out. I'm curious to see how bad this is. But I'm in the middle of story time. Thank you for the $5. But anyway, so me and Dad, because my dad's a huge basketball fan. He still plays basketball with high schoolers, and he adopted me when he was 29. So I'm mathing at the moment. 29 plus 39 is what? 68? He's 68 years old right now, and he still plays basketball with high schoolers and keeps up with them. It's nuts. Thank you for the $5, boss. He says, did you know that how they use the same game model from that Deliverance game for Yasuke or whatever his name is? Wait, what? I have no clue what you're talking about. I'm confused now. But anyway, regardless, Dad and I are sitting there watching basketball, and he just steals my Doritos because he runs out of, he forgot to buy his normal chips. Starts putting them in salsa. He has never turned back since. He's still, that's his preferred chip now, even though he hates cheese. It's so fucking weird. I assume he's referring to the game on Steam called Yasuke Simulator. There's a game called Yasuke Simulator? Hold up. What? I do not... Hold on a minute. This is a thing. Why does this say no connection? What the fuck? Why do I not have a Steam connection? There we go. Okay. There is a game called Yasuke Simulator.
I am Oda Nobunaga.
Hold up. I don't care about that shit. What the fuck is this? what cheap ass shit is this? What the fuck? Oh. Oh no. Gunny throws in $5, says, I hope AC Shadows fails and Ubisoft goes under for burning lifelong loyal fans like me. First played Ubisoft games around 98 or 99. I feel scorned. Dude, I've played, I think, like, maybe one Ubisoft game that's relatively new that I liked, and it was Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and only after they gave you an option to turn off all the bullshit of, like, the live service shit, that you could just turn it off. You know, then it's a fun game. Because the first thing that Brain and I did was we got in there, we got in a helicopter, and we went and we fought John Bernthal, shot him in the face, and then just cleaned up the rest of the island. It was a blast. Because the thing about those Ghost Recon games is it's basically, like, it's sort of like Walmart brand Metal Gear Solid 5. Pretty much, right? And it's just, it's pretty fun. After all the updates. On launch, it was terrible. And I'm glad I didn't buy it at launch. But they did fix it. So. Oh, from another Ubisoft game called The Division. Interesting. But anyway, this is hilarious. Here's my question. Why is he so small? Apparently, Yasuke historically was supposedly huge. Why are all these buildings so big? God damn. Wildlands is store brand MGS5. Yeah, pretty much. But store brand stuff isn't always bad. I'll tell you right now, I will eat the ever loving shit out of some store brand fucking Honey Nut Cheerios. Though that's the jam, honestly. Because Honey Nut Cheerios, well, most name brand cereals are overpriced as shit. You know? But yeah, I'll eat that any day of the week. That's what I used to eat that shit dry. Just handfuls of it. It's probably why I'm so fat. You know, among other reasons. But yeah. God damn, guys. We're like less than $1, and there it goes. Alright, the Rick Diaz challenge has been met. So, once I clean up my office this weekend, the next painting stream we do, I will be streaming the Rick Diaz. We're going to try to get it done in one day, which is not going to be easy. But Gunny threw in $2 and said, I remember when service games didn't exist. I miss those days. I hate that everything has to be live service from Ubisoft, and apparently this is no different. And that's going to frustrate the shit out of me because... So here's my history with Assassin's Creed. I don't remember how many of the games I own on PC. Let's see what I have on Steam. Did I pirate the game? No, it was given to me for free for upgrading my processor. When I bought my new processor, I got sent a code for it. Okay, so on Steam I have Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. This is the one where it's like the liberation of Roma has begun, which I still anytime like you unlock an area in a Ubisoft game and I'm playing it with like Brainbox, that's the first thing I say to him just to get him to laugh. But I have Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I actually really like Assassin's Creed 3. Wow, this is only 11 or little under 12 gigs. I really liked this game. You wanna know why? I could kill redcoats by the masses. I could like kill half the fucking British army in one town. It was great. I'm a red-blooded American, god damn it. So why is this the first thing that shows up? But this is this right here, Assassin's Creed 3, is the last Assassin's Creed game I've ever played. And when did this come out? Yeah, because it says here, October 7th, 2016. It has been 9 years since I played Assassin's Creed. Oh, so now you come up. Oh my god, close it. But I own everything from 1 to 3. Because some of these I bought on sale on the Ubisoft app. Which I feel like the Ubisoft app has gone through like several names at this point, has it not? Like it was Ubi something and now it's Ubisoft Connect. I thought it was something else at one point too. But what else do I have Assassin's Creed wise? Because yeah, here's Breakpoint and Wildlands, which I enjoyed both of those. Wait, what? When did I get Black Flag? It must have been in a bundle. I don't remember buying it. I've never played it. Apparently it's great. Uplay, that's it. It used to be Uplay. Yeah, I have Assassin's Creed Revelations and Assassin's Creed 2 here. Hey, remember when For Honor was good? And then they fucked that up? God, this was my favorite multiplayer game for a while. I really loved it. Because it's, Deus Vult, right? Like, it was great. But, and then this is like one of my favorite FPSs ever. Far Cry 3. It's fucking awesome. I own Far Cry 2, but I've never played it. And I'm told it's even better. At least plotline wise. But yeah, we're going to put a Yasuke in it and make him gay, apparently. Like, that's the weirdest part. Is I have a feeling that I'm doing this thing now where I'm going to have image reactions. What is this one? Oh, that's that. Okay, let me remove that real quick. I should be able to just put in the group. Yep. Some of these I'm quite fond of. So there are memes. Do you know the definition of insanity? Thank you for $2, boss. Thank you for $5, Gunny. He says, wait, you never played AC4 Black Flag, the best pirate game ever? You should play it. Also, Origins and the Viking one are fun too. Well, here's the thing, man. If it's got live service shit in it, I'm probably not gonna like it. And I hear that like everything after Unity had that, and it's like, oh no. Why do I need gear to stab face? That's what I've never understood. That's why I don't like live service games. Like, bullet plus head should equal dead. If bullet plus head does not equal dead, you better have a good fucking reason as to why not. Cyberpunk has an excuse. Everybody's skulls are armored, right? But, like, The Division? Why does bullet plus head not equal dead? It doesn't make any sense to me. Brian Gilmartin for $5, he says, never played any Assassin's Creed games, though I've always heard mixed things about the later games. Yeah, I haven't heard a lot of good things about it. Like, honestly, Nobunaga already had a retainer who was his gay lover. It wasn't Yasuke. It was a man named Mori Ranmaru. That I did not know. The one thing that's controversial is apparently one of the romance options in this is Nobunaga's wife. Or was it his sister? I don't remember. Which case, if it's his wife, then my only response is this. Like this is my response to that. It's the sister. Okay. From what I recall about his sister is like she's like revered as a really honorable woman in Japanese history. and they just fucking make her a slut with like, or like banging Yasuke, and it's like, and you say you're respectful of the culture, because here's the thing, they didn't make that claim with a lot of the other games. They didn't make it with Unity. They didn't make it with Assassin's Creed 3, 2, 1, and all the stuff with Ezio, right? They did not make that claim. They made it here because the Japanese are huge on it. For those of you who might remember, I know I'm yapping a lot, but usually these streams are called yapping in gaming. I have a yap session. You'd think I'm a VTuber. But the fact of the matter is that, like, the Japanese are very big on it because they're very proud of their history, and they've gone to lengths to preserve their culture quite a bit. And on top of that, the other thing about that is the Japanese, as long as you are respectful, are incredibly welcoming about sharing their culture with other people, with other cultures, which is cool. I think that's great. I think that's a good attitude to have, honestly. Like, I think Americans are kind of the same way. You want to come over from another nation and celebrate the 4th of July with us, we're not going to complain. It's a big day for us. And if you want to show up and have and join the barbecue and have fun, God bless you. As long as you're respectful. You come in and start like spouting some Hassan Piker bullshit, you're probably going to get your face shoved on the grill. Just saying, Not literally. I'm not advocating for shoving Hassan Piker's face on a grill before someone clips that and puts it on Twitter. 420 Getty throws in $5, says, well, in Valhalla and Origins, you can ignore all the live service crap. So you can turn it off. Okay. In Odyssey, it's hard to late game, but story-wise and gameplay, they're all great. Fair enough. I heard that Odyssey was just a straight-up RPG. But I never got around to playing it. Because that kind of leads into, though, because Fictional Leader brings this up in the chat. He says, I feel bad for the Japanese having to deal with disrespectful tourists and TikTok influencers. I'd like to go to Japan one day, treat them with high respect, especially for some good ramen. I am in the same boat. I'm in the process, however slowly, of actually learning Japanese. So when I go over there, I can actually speak the language a little bit. And, so on and so forth. Which I haven't retained a whole lot. I gotta go back to my lessons. The most that I can tell off the top of my head is just how to introduce myself. What do you want, Micah des? But the problem is that the Japanese tend to speak very fast, and sometimes when I speak even my own language very fast, I tend to get mush mouth. Shirt Dude's in here; he can attest to this. My editor, because he's had to edit my audio before. That sometimes I'll just speak a line and just go, and just like my whole mouth just shuts down. It's kind of embarrassing, but I make fun of it because it is funny sounding. There are points where I'm recording audio. I'm like, Micah, what the fuck was that? But yeah. But it's one of those things where, like, I'm very much of the opinion. See, there he is. He can't confirm. I'm very much of the opinion that there is a level of respect that should be given to the cultures, even while you're telling a fictional story. Like, I don't remember them portraying, like, everybody that was in Israel during the first Assassin's Creed like they're a bunch of pig-headed assholes for emigrating there, right? It was just the Templars that were treated as the bad guys, because in it, the Templar Order, well, historically speaking, because it took place during the Third Crusade, if I remember right, the Templars were not nice guys. They were not. They have probably one of the worst reputations of any of the the knightly orders in the Crusades. And I know that I say that as I have art of one of my comics that I wrote that features a Knight Templar right there in it. His story is complicated. We will just put it that way. He's not super happy with the leadership. We'll just put it that way. RX 139 Herbal Burble. Yeah, I still I'm actually editing cuz Sure Dude's got college stuff, so like editing the next Zeta video is difficult for him. I'm working on a Rate the Mecha that I recorded for the channel, and I actually managed to get it right. Hammurabi is how it's pronounced. Hammurabi. It's a weird one because I also used to get Galbaldi wrong. I used to say Galbadi, and it's the Galbaldi Beta and Galbaldi Alpha. But anyway, but yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, why are we doing this? Because there's other elements of it that I know the Japanese are not going to be fan of. The idea of having non-binary quote unquote characters, having a female sumo wrestler. They do not teach sumo to women ever. That's actually a big thing that part of their culture. Like, and it's kind of like you're trying to cram in modern politics into it, and the Japanese, they are probably, I'm not Japanese and I haven't looked into it. They are probably happy that they got a new ambassador from us, because our old ambassador, who used to be the mayor of Chicago, I fucking hate this guy. His name Rahm Emanuel. He was put as the ambassador to Japan by Joe Biden. He was fucking terrible. He was destroying America's reputation with the Japanese because it was all cultural imperialism. All of it. He was consistently lecturing the Japanese on their cultural stance on gay marriage. Which, by the way, from my understanding, it's legal. You know? Like, it's been legal there for a while. But culturally speaking, they're not very accepting of it, because the cultural expectation over there is that, you know, when you become a man or a woman, your duty is to get married and have children. It is that is what they, you know, what the expectation is. If you're the father, you're going to work your fucking ass off to provide for your family. If you're a woman, you're going to make some babies, you're going to be a mom, you're going to you're going to raise the kids. You know? And he would shit all over that constantly. You know, and basically saying you need to be more like America. And the Japanese are like, but we don't want to be. We like our culture. Like most girls want to grow up and be moms. What the fuck is wrong with that? You know, most men want to grow up and be successful and provide for their families and to bring honor to their family by doing so. What the fuck is wrong with that? You know? It's like, what the hell? So hopefully our newest, I don't know who our current ambassador to Japan is, but hopefully they're a lot nicer. Because I don't like this. I don't like it that people are like fucking up our relationship with the Japanese. I hate that shit. You know, it's like the point of an ambassador is to keep relationships good with other nations and make sure that if we are trading with them, if we are if we have a relationship with them, that we're keeping that relationship strong, and we're giving them, you know, and we're helping each other on a mutual level, right? Because the thing with a lot of, I know I'm getting into politics here, but this is something that I admittedly am passionate about in regards to this, and I talked about this when I was a political writer, is that a lot of the nations that we are allies with, we have a vested economic interest in. And they have a vested economic interest in us. It's trade, basically. Money makes the world go around, right? So for to abuse that relationship, to try to enforce what we want on them, you know, in regard, as long, you know, it's like if they're not hurting anybody, you know, which by the way, which the Japanese aren't. It's not like they're stringing up gay dudes in the streets because they don't agree with them banging other guys, you know. Same thing with women. I mean, fuck, like if Japan had as much of a problem as Rahm Emanuel thought they did, Yuri would never get published, but it does, you know. Ugh, motherfucker. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Alright. You guys ready for this? I'm ready for this. I'm going to laugh if we start this out and it just runs like shit. Wasn't the nukes that made Japan hate us, it was assholes that whine about their culture. Thank you for the $5, boss. Oh wow, this is already making my webcam go fucking wild. What the fuck? OBS is freaking out. I hope I'm still broadcasting. Is everything good? Can you guys still see me? Hold on a second. You guys can't even see what it is. Alright, hold on. And then let me switch to my headphones. So now we have audio. Nice opening screen. It reminds me of when people actually liked this franchise. Oh, hold on a second. This is... I need to resize the window because we had it sized for Xenogears, not for this.
Press X to enable narration.
The fuck is this? What do you mean press X to enable narration? Hold on one sec. Okay. Ah! Okay, based on your GPU, we've set the game to run at 60 FPS. Configure SDR. Put it on 6. And I don't use HDR, so. English. Put it on default. Oh, what the fuck? Excuse me. There we go. Yeah, my voice is wanting to quit on me already. Color preset, that's fine. Simplified controls, no. Sensitive content. Turn off to hide dismemberment and blood. Fuck that. Motion reduction. Turn on to reduce in-game motion effects. Motion blur disabled. Screen shake is disabled. FOV is set to 90. Options affected by a preset can individually modified at any time in the options menu. Well, I'll leave that for now then. Yeah, I might have to go get a drink real here in a second if it keeps doing this.
Welcome. A beautiful place, isn't it? A fresh sea breeze, the warm sun. This beach belongs just to you. It doesn't
Yay.
exist out in the world. Everything you see here is from the past. Your past. One of your ancestors visited this place long ago, forever writing their memory into the fabric of your DNA. Animus Ego unlocks these genetic memories for you. To sense.
So I'm part Japanese at some point?
Wander.
Does that mean I'm Solid Snake?
And connect. Like grains of sand which began as rocks, you have been shaped by
Does that mean I
these
could
past
start this video
lives,
like,
honed
"War
into
has
who
changed"?
you are today?
You're being lied to.
Your journey to mindfulness begins through these ancestral memories for a total perspective on what makes you, you.
New memory streams are activating now.
Erase self-doubt, fear, and weakness. Give yourself the confidence to conquer the world.
Follow the train and we will be in touch.
Hey?
Welcome to the dark.
Frame rate. Okay. Okay, options. Video. First and foremost. Okay, we're starting off pretty well. I'm going to put VSync on, just in case. Frame rate limiter off. Frame rate target is 60. Good. Use dynamic resolution. Fuck off. Upscaler? Can I guess I have to choose one? What the fuck? Well, AMD FSR. Quality, I guess. That's fucking stupid. I can't even change this. What if I don't want dynamic resolution? Oh wait, I already turned it off. Never mind. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna turn on FSR for frame gen though. Motion blur, fuck that. You can't turn off chromatic aberration. These are the only visual options? That's not very good. Apply. Yes, save. Oh, never mind. Okay, scalability. Ray trace to global illumination. I'm going to leave that on for now. Overall preset. I don't really give a shit. Ray tracing quality. Can you turn it off? No, you have to have it on. How bad do low shadows look? Okay, we'll keep it on medium. Now, from what I have heard, the water is all over the place. I want to see what this is like on very high. Loading distance medium? It starts at medium. Okay. Micro polygons. Adjust the memory allocated to virtual geometry. Rendering lower settings might cause popping. Well, then I would want it on high then. Deformation? No, I want... Give me that. Virtual texture. Adjust the resolution and detail level of terrain textures. Low looks like garbage. And high... Okay, high does look a lot better if you look really closely at it. Like this, it takes away like a lot of the texture, like the mud and the rocks and stuff. You click this on, it does look shinier, but you can also see it's like the rocks are moist and stuff like that. So, hair strands off. All characters high. Game needs to restart to apply changes. Why? That's fucking weird. Like, it legitimately looks bad with it off. Cloud quality. You have to restart for cloud quality? Fucking why? Hold on a minute. How detailed the fog is. Okay, that just looks like shit. That's really weird. Like, it looks like with the way they're presenting this here, the fog quality makes it look like God rays. It honestly feels like it looks better on high than it does on very high. Because this still feels like fog. But why is the loading distance so... Look at this. Okay, so here's where I want you guys to look. I want you to look... You're going to have to full screen the video to really see it properly. I want you to look at the trees in the upper left-hand corner. This is on low. That's on ultra high. The trees that are like mid-range away from you don't have anything in them at low. And they're obviously in eyesight. What the fuck? That's not good, dude. Post-processing just looks like they're tossing in lens flare. So you have to restart the game to have lens flare. Texture streaming pool. Defines the memory budget allocated for texture streaming, impacting texture resolution and VRAM usage. Higher settings require more VRAM. 12 gig VRAM or more is recommended for high and above values. Well, I have 16, so I'm going to put that on ultra high. Shadow quality doesn't matter. Light source quality. Whoa, that's a big jump. From medium to high, that is huge. Though it looks like they're just changing the time of day. I'll put that on high. Because as you can see, I have a lot of VRAM. Screen space effects legitimately look way worse on medium. I don't care about ray tracing, though. So, let's apply it. Reload now. That is so fucking weird. Okay, it doesn't have to restart the whole game, it seems. Oh, I have to play this cutscene again? I really don't want to. Okay, no I don't. Alright, let's give it a shot. Yasuke is an outsider in a foreign land. Naue is a young shinobi from a quiet village. They are two people of little consequence to the mighty warlords of the many warring states of Japan, but they're... Wait, Gashadakoro Dual Pack? What? Oh, my lord. Okay, difficulty normal. Guided exploration. You'll have to use your network and investigate clues to your objectives and keep this off to discover the world by yourself. Okay, this is the intended way to play it. Canon mode. The default experience allowing you to influence Naue and Yasuke's decisions during cutscenes. Which, considering this is like supposed to be genetic memory, doesn't make any sense. Removes all dialogue choices during cutscenes, allowing you to experience the canon story of Assassin's Creed Shadows. Okay. Immersive mode. Entering this option automatically sets and blocks the voiceover language to Japanese and blends Japanese and Portuguese dialogue for an immersive audio experience. From what I've heard, though, like, wasn't this originally like motion captured in English? Why would I want it in Japanese? It's sort of the same thing with Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima, you can play in Japanese, and they got a lot of really good Japanese VAs in it. The problem is that it was voice acted and like physically like motion captured in English, so the VO looks terrible for the Japanese. So I guess we're launching.
Memories come to us in fragments. You relive a jigsaw of experiences and emotions. Some memories are soothing and familiar. Wrapped inside them, you feel tranquil, complacent. And then there are the ones I have reconstructed. What I am about to show you. In these memories, there are imperfections, aberrations that defy algorithm and biology. I'm getting ahead of myself. You may not understand what you're seeing at first, but you must trust me. Trust yourself.
Starting with
Years
Odyssey, they
ago,
started coming up with
my journey
nonsense to
started
explain
at
the two
sea.
protagonists. Well, and that's the
As it
thing.
must
It's
for
like,
all who
who
journey to
is
these
my
lands.
genetic ancestor? Is it Yasuke or is it the other chick? Naoto, I think is her name. Because, I don't know if you noticed, they're from two completely different parts of the world, sir.
At war with itself for centuries. From that chaos and bloodshed, my opportunity surfaced. In the form of the most powerful warlord their history had known.
Jesuit priests.
Oda Nobunaga. A lord who took an interest in me. An outsider among outsiders.
Boss.
Um momento, Shugo.
Tragam a cadeira, irmãos. Chegou na hora certa.
For the Baragdano, you are expected to appear before Lord Nobunaga today.
Thank you, Sir Mitsuhide. We are ready. Não podemos falhar hoje. Viajar para além de Kyoto é cada vez mais perigoso. Sem a permissão do Lord Nobunaga, a missão
apparently
dos
cannot press
jesuítas
button
será
yet.
fracasso. Não o podemos permitir.
A nossa segurança deve-se ao Diogo. Sua presença manteve os monges e os bandidos bem longe.
O Diogo não os deterá para sempre. Temos de garantir o favor do Nobunaga.
Vamos ficar bem ocupados quando nos deitarmos a mão. O que tens a dizer sobre isso, Diogo? Gostavas de voltar a ver o oceano?
Não sinto grande falta do mar.
Considerando a quantidade dele que tinhas engolido quando te encontramos, percebo.
Isso foi há muito tempo.
Yeah, they're gonna look at him weird. Because from what I understand, Yasuke, at least the rumor about him was that he was a Moor, right?
E
Like
aqui
he was
temos
from
a
like
senhora
Morocco
Nene.
or something.
E junto dela Moriron Maru, o vassal mais próximo do Lord Oda Nobunaga. Era Katabakari.
E isso só nos dificulta as coisas.
Also, I have to say, the character facial models, even though I have this on high, are very inconsistent. Some of them will look pretty good, some of them look kind of not. That's a big board. Nicely done. Though what I am going to say that I'm noticing, this game doesn't look as good as Ghost of Tsushima, and it's considerably old. It's considerably old. They were an organization of Buddhist monks known as the Iko-Iki. They were not as ascetic as Buddhists tend to be, and waged war against Nobunaga. Didn't they, wasn't one of those, somebody from that order in, Onimusha 2? He's the monk that you,
Eu falo com ele.
are with? Like one of your
Viste
allies?
como Lord Nobunaga olhou para o Diogo? Será que nunca viu homem negro antes?
Lord Nobunaga will see you now.
Diogo?
Alright. Gripe number 1. They would never call him a black man at the time. That black was not a thing. They didn't call people black. You know, they would say a Moor, probably, if they're from Portugal. Like, because they would know the Moors. You know, because they had invaded Spain and shit like that before. You know, or they would say Moroccan or an African. They would not call him black.
Espera aqui. Não digas nada.
Lord Nobunaga commands that the black man join you.
But he is my sword bearer. A slave.
The Japanese would
He
not call
does
him
not
black
speak
either.
the language.
Lord Nobunaga commands it.
How far are we? We just started. Didn't they try to wash him because they thought his skin was
Devia
brown?
ter deixado no porto.
There's,
Ou flutuar no mar onde te encontramos.
Deus ajudar-nos-á nesta situação, Padre Valeriano.
there was some stuff like that, yeah. Yeah. Os Moros, exactly. That's what they would have called him. They would not have called him black. But yeah, from what I understand, like some of the Japanese thought he was a demon because of the way he looked, because they'd never seen anybody like that.
Lord Nobunaga, I present to you Father Valignano. Father Valignano has come to request free movement for his priests in your lands.
That is correct, Sir Ranmaru.
You will address Lord Nobunaga.
Of course, of course. Forgive me, Lord Nobunaga. Please, accept this gift. A European chair, made by the finest artisans in Portugal.
You may rise.
You ask me to let your priests walk freely. But your priests are here already, Father Valignano. Perhaps before you worry about your priest's feet, you may wish to plead for their heads. Your black man has the instincts of a warrior. As he realized the danger you are in, his eyes found every threat in the room.
I'm sorry, Lord Nobunaga. He does not understand us.
I would have many questions for this man, if only he understood. He is all the people of Kyoto speak about since his arrival.
Fuck it.
Lord Nobunaga, I do understand you.
Have you been deceiving me, Father Valignano?
No, Lord Nobunaga. Even I am surprised to hear Diogo speak like this.
Yeah,
Your
why don't they call him
name is
Gaijin?
Diogo?
Exactly.
Yes, Lord Nobunaga. That is what they call me.
Lord Nobunaga would like to speak with Diogo. Alone.
Granting dialogue makes no sense. This is supposed to be something that already happened. I'm in agreement, actually. I'm just doing it to see what the options are. Just curiosity, but I completely agree with you, Mana. Because that's the way that they did it in,
Sit.
That's the way they did it in the Assassin's Creed games I've played.
Has your skin always been this way?
Yes, Lord Nobunaga. My homeland is very far from here. All the people there have this color.
I had thought to kill you all. If the Christians were gone, it would be one less thing to consider. But they have proven fair traders, and a bulwark against the Buddhists. Luis Frois amuses me. We've shared tea. But this Varignano I do not know. What are you to him, Diogo?
I am like a bodyguard. I am to ensure he is safe in this land that is foreign to him.
You are his bodyguard, but also his slave. Are you not?
Yes, Lord Nobunaga.
It's the game,
I am.
Vlad.
Varignano will not be pleased that I kept you here. What do you think he will do with you?
The animations
Kill
in
you?
general are kind of stiff.
I do not know. I have been subject to worse men. And
Yeah,
I yet
Varignano
live.
does not sound Portuguese.
These worse men? Who are they? Father Varignano, I will grant you what you came for. Your priests are free to move in these lands.
Thank you, Lord Nobunaga. You will not...
But your servant, Diogo, stays. He may yet prove useful to me.
Ah. Very well. Though he is good for little more than bearing your sandals.
Under me, sandal bearers become lords. I see potential in this man. A warrior whose spirit can inspire armies. He will be tested. He may become a legend. Or he may die.
This memory's fractured. What was left, it trails off into infinitesimally smaller fragments. I'll fast forward you to the next reassembled memory. One moment.
Sounds very,
The integrity of a memory can be tampered with. There are a variety of reasons. Viruses,
kind of
data
like...
corruption, environmental disturbance. But sometimes it's because...
Yeah, Nobunaga was really reaching.
Because she doesn't
It
want you
doesn't
to
sound
see
like
them.
something he would say. You know? Like, he's fluffing up Yasuke a little much. You know? Yeah, Axe to the Head puts it. The dialogue is infantile. Can I pause it? Yeah. It's very infantile. Like, this is... It's not written well. Like, Nobunaga Oda doesn't sound like he would puff up like some dude... Like he's gonna be a legend like that. He doesn't, like, in history, he never presented as someone that would ever speak about one of his subordinates like that. He was not a nice guy. He was a prick. He is infamously a prick. Brutal dude. So the idea that he would puff up Yasuke of all people is ridiculous. He would probably talk about how he can just use him because he's a slave. You know? He's a slave. You're giving him to me. He's property. You know? So I'm going to treat him like this. You know? So, like, it's a very weird depiction of Nobunaga. It's honestly way too nice. Like, he's being way too fucking nice to Yasuke. Dick to everybody else, but way too fucking nice to Yasuke. Except, like, the whole thing is like, you may become a legend, or you may die. It's like, that's not something you would say. It doesn't... From what we know of Oda in history, that's not the way he would act. He would basically have told the priest, you go, he stays, fuck off. I'm going to put you in the army and see what you can do. That's basically it. It's way too flowery. The language is way too fucking flowery. I really don't like it. So. because Ubisoft wants to be culturally respectful and want Nobunaga to not look like the owner of a black guy. But he is! He just took him! Like, yeah, I'll take your chair, and the Christians can go free, but I want your slave. That's basically what just happened. There's no other way to slice it, you know? So yeah. And the whole thing about like, oh, sandal bearers can become lords, and Micah, that's not what he would have said either. What he would have probably said is something to the tune of like, you will not question what I use him for. Because what they said was disrespectful. And he wouldn't take kindly to that disrespect. Man, the dialogue is... I don't like it already. I really don't like it already. And I'm starving. Hold on a second. I have, I've been fasting since I woke up, and I woke up at noon, so I'm getting kind of hungry. Hold on a second. I don't even know if I have any cash. I do. Okay. I'm really tempted to get some Arby's. Really, really tempted. Apparently they patched out the ability to vandalize temples and shrines in this game. Yeah, the Japanese were pissed that they put that in there. Because one thing that somebody brought up is like, well, you could do it to Christians. And it's like, you don't really understand that Christians don't view these the same way. Christians, our belief on, was that a thing in Ghost of Tsushima? I don't think you could vandalize the shrines in Ghost of Tsushima. I don't remember that you could do that. I never tried, though. We could fire it up and test it later. I have my PlayStation here. So I could fire it up and test it if we need to, but I don't remember that being a thing. God. I am really tempted to get a half-pound roast beef. But that's a little ridiculous. If I ever watched a Red Afro Samurai, yeah, I watched it when it came out on, it was on Spike TV when it came out. Give me curly fries, and I don't really need a drink, necessarily. I'll just take a bottle of water. Because I've got soda in my fridge. And I've got ketchup, too. $25 for a sandwich and fries. All right, never mind. I'm gonna go see what I have in my fridge. Can you just wait 5 minutes, guys? I'll be right back. I am like, my stomach legit like fucking hurts. Soundbite, you're fat. Yeah, true. I'll be back in just a minute. I'm gonna get a ham sandwich. Guys, when I was in the other room grabbing sandwiches, it dawned on me how I would describe this. This is like a Hallmark Channel writer trying to write historical fiction. That's what it reminds me of. Oh, get fucked. What type of sandwich? It's just ham and cheese. Use right bumper or right trigger to attack. Oh, I blocked. Okay. This is really sick. These animations suck. Like, the animation just feels very stiff. I do appreciate the ability to perfect parry someone. Can you use like history lessons of Captain Planet? Kinda, yeah.
These villagers do not give up easily.
This is my friend. Fix the audio. Your audio's cutting. Alright, hold on. I'm not hearing it cut on my end. What is cutting? Is it the audio from the game or is it my audio? Like, what's going on? So start the screen. Stream sees fixed. Okay. Anybody who's having audio cutting issues, press F5. It's not me. Like, I'm not doing anything. Okay, I was making a joke. This is my friend. Today is his birthday. Did you guys see that? There was no animation when I dropped the corpse. It just fell off. Timed parry puts the enemy in a vulnerable state, increasing the damage area. Okay, I'm slicing the shit out of this unarmored shinobi. And he's not dropping. What the fuck is this? What type of sandwich? Ham and cheese. With a little ketchup on it.
Can you feel the breeze, Yasuke? It fans the total destruction of Iga. A most perfect night. Ready to finish them off?
At your command, my lord.
What is it?
I've never fought
Tyler, look at the pinned fucking comment, man.
a battle like this. So many lives.
Ever the righteous man.
I paid $0 for this game.
While Iga calls its unifier a tyrant, 40,000 of our countrymen ride with me. Is that tyranny, Yasuke?
No. No, it is conviction. They trust in their future with you.
Yes. And that belief makes you my samurai.
Yasuke would have never been a samurai.
Iga's rebellion stands in the way of harmony. I ride with you.
Go. Find Momochi Sandayu. His
If
death will
Yasuke
sever the
was a
sword from
samurai,
the hand of Iga.
he would have been recorded in history as samurai. We would have known about it.
Light your fires!
How did I get it? It was given to me free when I purchased my new processor. It was bundled with
The
it.
wind will spread them! Arrows! Watch yourselves!
Nice. Yasuke's run is even kind of stiff. All the animation is very... What was that guy? What was that guy doing? What? Did you see that? These dudes don't know where they want to go. The camera does not help either. It kind of sucks. Hold right trigger and press Y for power down.
This gate will not stop me.
Use the sprint the door and smash.
Stay still. You can't avoid
Oh yeah!
blades.
Combat is like really fucking good. That was interesting.
Nobunaga samurai are no
Their armor is strong. I must break it.
Why do all the enemies have so much fucking health? So I'm gonna say this right now. This is very stiff. Like Onimusha in why does it say open door and then tell me to sprint through door?
Oh yeah!
My one-man army.
Yeah, who needs samurai armor when peasant clothes can deflect blades? It's like in Ghost of Tsushima, like if you cut somebody like twice that was unarmored, they're dead.
Twisted. But what has been?
Some enemies, if you got with a really good sword strike, they were instantly
the past
dead.
Is power. Do you understand?
And you took a shit ton of damage too.
The structural integrity of her memories is solid. There is much for you and her to discover. I wish you luck. Otherwise, this will be the last time we speak.
Here's my question. Why can I access her too? Do her and Yasuke become a thing? Because if that's the case, then it makes sense. You know, but if they don't become a thing, then this whole game makes no sense.
He comes. Oda Nobunaga.
You sort. Sometimes I wonder if you don't like me very much.
We need a plan. Stewie, what do we do?
We ride to Aikuni Shrine. Now.
You're not telling me everything. I can see it on your face. What was in Hattori Hanzo's letter?
The world is at many wars now, eh? Not just the
Hattori
one
Hanzo.
Oda Nobunaga fights.
Someone else is coming to Iga?
Yes.
There's a Kill Bill
What
reference.
they want from us.
Oh, well, and
they
also
cannot
just
have.
like Japanese.
Then we won't give it to them.
No. We won't.
What is this horse
I know
animation?
you cannot tell me everything, Stewie. But I need your trust.
Is this a gallop? Like what?
Then
what
tell
is
me
this?
what to do.
What
I
is
can
this
do
animation?
it. I can help you.
It's may come to that. Remember, we fight not only to defend.
The animations in Assassin's Creed 1 with the horse were better.
I'm ready.
Stay close.
That dude just spawned out of nowhere. What? Tell me I'm not the only one who just saw that. The dude just literally appeared from nowhere. Hold on. I need to watch that back. Hold on a second. I need to watch that back. The dude literally, he literally appeared from nowhere. He clipped in. Sorry, I'm watching my feedback here. He did! He did! Holy shit! I'm sorry. Watch this. It's in low quality. But he absolutely had to have clipped in. Okay. Let me show you guys what I'm looking at. Micahception. He literally came. What was that? What the fuck was that? This game sucks. Oh my god, this is bad. This is bad. Like seriously, this is bad. Holy fuck. Now we are a little girl. Hold light posture.
Shinobi!
Using her is a little different. I like that their armor falls off as you hit them. But it's still there. Very flashy. No, not at the end of the stream, do sort. At a later date.
20 of them, for every Egan. They are not the only ones here. She gave it to you. So I could protect him if they came. What matters now is defeating Oda. Oda forces pour in from every direction. The mountains, the tiger mouths. Then I will meet them there. Is that not what we have pledged? We pledged our oaths to her. And they died with her. Do what you must. I understand.
Wait, what? Hold up. What? Whoa, wait. Hold up. You're arguing, you're pissed at each other, looks at the girl. Oh, never mind, I get it. What?
Wait! My heart belongs to you. But my blood is eager. I will get you to Miburo Castle.
I'm coming with you.
No. I need you elsewhere. Run to the Kufu, the mountain. The door will open. To this blade is a key.
What?
Inside the coffin is a box. Protect it with your life.
Chichiue!
You said you want to help. Now's the time. Cannot let Sendayu stand alone. Show me. Go. I will meet you there. Now. Box. It cannot be opened. It cannot be taken. Promise me, Plum.
I promise.
Nagato!
Getting as confusing as RE6? Yeah, it really is. It's like, what the fuck is even going on?
Focus. Get to the coffin.
Her running animation's really weird, too.
Don't fail me now, Blade.
Stay quiet, I just ran up on him and slit his throat. So it tells me to crouch before it teaches me how to after. It teaches me how to crouch after I assassinate someone. Okay. Vintage Story after Xenogears? It's a great game. Never even heard of it. Think of the for the $2 though. For the €2. Alright, so you can go prone as well, huh? Okay. Thoughts on Dante's Inferno? The book of the game. Or rather, the Divine Comedy or the video game. Notice how the Animus is railroading me already? I just felt like pointing that out. The parkour system still works the same as it used to.
Just find the box.
A lot of her animations look very stiff.
The coffin!
So there's a parkour down button and there's a parkour button. Okay. It's weird, like her parkour, like those flips look really good. But, some of her other animations look very awkward. Like, this running animation just doesn't look that great. It looks more like she's, like, shuffling than she is, like, running.
Stu is counting on me.
Was that flip necessary? And she is a ninja. I'll allow it. Ninjas are supposed to do cool things. You know? Parkour down started in Unity. Alright, fair enough. Alright, we have box.
You're here.
Oh! No, DK, I am not. This game was given to me for free.
With this, we rewrite our history.
Hurry! Someone's coming!
Dally.
Wait, what? How did he...
I got you.
Huh? How did he get from there to here that fast?
Alive.
Stu,
Rest, my plum. I've got you.
the box. I couldn't stop him.
I should not have put you there. My oath. So many secrets. The jewel.
The box.
Your mother.
My mother.
So much like her.
Why am I
Never
hearing
saw
this?
her again.
Disjointed fucking dialogue.
Just reach
Oh, he has
Tony's.
an arrow in him. Okay.
There is hope. She will help us.
But how did he get to her that fast with an arrow in his back? And now he's dead, probably, I'm guessing. Like, what the fuck? The logistics of this are all over the place.
Stu!
I'm Tomiko. Your father brought you here. I'm surprised he made it in his condition. He fell into a dead sleep after dragging you in. There will be some hard days ahead, but he'll live. You can sit up.
Dialogue. It's
How's
so
the rest of you?
stiff.
Nothing's broken. I can move. I can fight.
Like, is it just me or does this VA work
Fight.
suck?
I didn't fix you up just so you can bleed again.
I have to go. I lost something very important to my father. I must get it back.
Lost? What?
I can't tell you.
Nagato has his secrets and I look the other way. It's best for us both.
You know my father well.
How did
And
you
my
garner
mother?
that from, like...
Less well.
I've lost too much time. I've got to go.
Go? Go where? Do you even know where to start looking?
Then help me.
Tell me what you can. How did you come
The
to
facial
lose this
expressions are
thing?
wooden. Like,
There
this
was
is
a
just very...
man in armor. A samurai. He came up behind me. I was careless.
What did he look like?
It was dark. He wore a mask.
Many samurai do. Can you describe it?
It
What
was
is with that
pale,
camera angle?
like an onryo.
Now
I
they
think
moved
father
to a...
grabbed it from him.
It might be among Nagato's things. I put them aside when I dressed his
camera
wounds.
work sucks too. Like this... Yeah, it's just very stiff. Everything is stiff.
This is it.
I've seen one like it. Years ago.
What does it mean? Who is behind it?
I'm not certain. But you should go to Katano. There's a connection there.
I'll take my father's horse. I could reach the castle tonight.
And what will you do if you find your samurai?
What I should have done at the tomb. Take his life and take back what's ours.
See that you do.
How'd she survive after a mace to the face? Oh, the Kambato? Admittedly, she got hit here along this side of her face. If it had gone... Let me put it this way. Getting hit like that, or about right here, on your face, it will knock you unconscious with a blunt instrument. You're going to have broken bones, like a broken orbital, broken cheekbone, which the fact that she doesn't kind of pisses me off. But you would have a broken orbital, you'd have a broken cheek. It's going to take time to recover. If it had hit her like here, or closer to the top of her head, it would have killed her. She got lucky. But the fact that she's recovering from a concussion in what the passage of time has made feel is like 10 minutes is kind of weird. Like, yeah, if you've got... I'm gonna turn down the music. The music's really fucking loud. I'll give you guys an idea of what I mean. Let's take the master volume to about 40. So, taking a hit like that and getting knocked unconscious. So, starting from right here, if I were to run this far in a full sprint after a concussion, I'd be vomiting everywhere. Anybody would. Like, there's no fucking way. Like, what? Like, why are we recovered so fast? Like, it doesn't,
I'll get the box
make
and
a whole lot of
everything will
sense.
be as it was. Everything will be alright.
Yeah, this dialogue sucks. It's wooden as fuck. Who wrote this? Not to mention the combat style. Whoa, turn that off. I don't need that. Let me figure out my own way there.
I'll get to Katano faster by horse.
Alright, that's a nice feature. You just jump straight onto the horse.
Ride, kitty.
God, this horse animation is so stiff.
Yup. You were hiding, kitty. What's in the box?
What is this dialogue? What is it you were hiding? What's in the box? Like, what is this dialogue? Like, why can't you...
Stew is willing to risk his life. I can do no less.
Stop talking!
I will not regret my mistakes, kitty. I will fix them.
Stop talking! What? That's another problem. Like, I don't need to hear... This is not telling me anything about the character. I regret my mistakes. No shit. That's why we're going to try to unfuck the situation. I don't need you to tell me what we are already doing over again and why we're doing it. I don't need a reminder of your motivations every 10 seconds. I'm not, like, I'm not a fucking zoomer. What the hell, man?
That must be Katano Castle.
Shut the fuck up.
The box thief will be somewhere he feels safe. A well-guarded place. My
He's going to be in a well-guarded place. A samurai. Really? No shit.
Pulling hook will get me up there.
Fortunately, anything for the $5 says, cheers to Ubisoft's downhaul so that good game IPs like Ghost Recon and Assassin's Creed can get bought up by good game devs. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. What's probably going to happen... Okay, this makes sense. She is a tiny-ass little girl with a grown man on her shoulders. She can't move for shit with him. She's super slow. But she tossed him off like he weighed 5 pounds. God damn it. Why does that compliment the fucking game?
I can throw a kunai one
But no, this is going to get bought out by Tencent.
There it is. That's not the box they stole from me. I need to keep looking.
Yeah, I'm gonna just tell you right now, guys. Like, if y'all are hoping that this company is gonna get bought by a company worth of shit, it's gonna get bought by Tencent. I'm sorry to be that guy. What is this? Why is that animation so slow? But yeah, this is gonna get bought out by Tencent. I'm sorry. It's just what's gonna happen.
Sound.
I heard a sound. Nah, really?
I can use the shadows and night to move unseen.
Stop talking. We've already been using the shadows and the night to move unseen. Why are we saying it again? Oh, they brought back Eagle Vision. Okay. Can I kill both these guys at the same time? Nope. Okay.
You must help me search. Was your search successful?
I say you better be able to open the Fusuma quietly. I'm gonna be fucking mad. Alright, I like that. Oh, shit. Can I close the door? I can, okay. Oh, you can put the lights out. Okay, that's good.
Still not the right box. The thief must have it with him.
Now, from what I heard, the stealth in this game is based on light. Oh, that's cool, too. Okay. So there's some interesting stealth stuff in this. Like maneuvers and shit you can do.
What could that be? Your head. They're up above.
I am done here.
Do you still know where I am?
Was your search successful?
Nope.
Quickly, they're coming.
Still searching.
What? Make room for their horses. Do not delay.
Was anything there? I will.
It is ours. How we have waited for this night. He will reward me.
Ido Yoshihiro.
He's there
Honorable
with the
Samurai.
box. This is it. To get the box back, I have to kill him. I can do it with my grappling hook. I have to leave.
Well, no, I thought we were gonna just stay and have fucking tea with him, lady. Like, what is this dialogue?
Give me one shot.
What? No splash? And yeah, I'm noticing on OBS, like, it's very stuttery.
can't be Kakushiba. She's just a child.
She's like a cat with a gold coin. She has no idea what she carries.
The fuck is this dialogue?
What are you doing?
It will be safe in Sakai.
You will be safer with me.
Wait, what? Do ninja just have healing factors in this?
Books is not for you.
That is correct. It is for me.
The fuck is all? What is that mask? Okay, that was slick. Oh, never mind.
Fujibayashi Nagato. The Kakushiba ends with you.
This is literally mystery box storytelling, and I hate it. This is just like the start of this whole thing is just what is in the box.
Your life's work is undone tonight.
No! Let them suffer. Let them die in pain.
Fine. We have what we came for.
Now I am controlling this. I would have a lot more, like, emotional investment in what's going on right now if I knew anything about these characters. But I don't. I have no clue who they are. Naoe is just Japanese girl to me. Her father is just dad. So the expectation is just, you have dad, you don't want dad to die, ergo you feel thing now. He had no development. We have no reason to like him. We have no reason to dislike him. We have no reason to anything with either of these characters. They're just there. Yeah, he's dead and I don't care. Exactly.
No. I kept too much from you. Now, it dies with me.
Stop talking like that.
There is hope. Follow the blade.
Stuart! Stuart.
Yeah, fictional leader actually says exactly what I was going to say. With Ezio and his family, you spent time with them. You got to know them. You got to know his mom. You got to know his dad. You got to know his sister, and so on and so forth. You saw the little brother. You saw the family. So when his family is executed after you did everything and you thought one of your allies was going to help you, it hits like a fucking Mack truck. This, I don't care. Yeah, it gave you a reason to give a crap. This doesn't do that. Like, why did we spend the opening with Yasuke just to see him kill a bunch of ninja that we know nothing about? And then, on top of that, why did we then transfer to the ninja with no setup for her or her family? Let's assume that I'm somebody coming into this, I don't know anything about the Iga. Or the Iga Rebellion. Like, why is this, why do I care about the Iga? So on and so forth. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what? It's very frustrating. It's just bad writing. Like, why the fuck do I care? There's this whole thing where the idea is you have to see them living. You have to see them, you have to see them live their life and understand why they live the way that they do.
Have to get back. What is this place?
Oh, now we struggle with injuries.
Oh. How did I get here? Stuart.
And why did they leave her covered in blood? Huh? Huh? Why is she covered in blood? Because she's a woman. Wait, what? 2 years earlier? Oh, now you're telling me about this character's history? Now? Now? Why are we getting 2 years earlier after I've already played with her for a half hour and assassinated somebody as her? Why? Why are you trying to make me care after the fact? Pace of this game is all over the place already. We've been playing this for an hour, guys. I yapped for an hour, and we've been playing this for an hour, and it's already whack as fuck.
Morning, Stuart.
Morning. The sun is nearly risen. You are late. Yesterday, you were slow. Today,
If this is a tutorial, I'm gonna be pissed.
Move faster. Hmm?
Hi, Chichue.
So nobody's gonna know that hi means yes in Japanese.
The first challenge.
It's a tip. I've already been in combat with several samurai, and you already told me how to dodge. We already had tutorial in this game for this. For combat.
What did I say? Faster. What did I say? Faster. Let us begin. Come. Good. There's weight behind your strike. Don't go easy on your father. Pretend I am your enemy.
Yeah, I've already done all this against several people. I've already killed several people. Why is this now happening?
I'm getting better. I am.
Show me. You win this match, and I will cook tonight.
Deal.
And funnily enough, like, don't get me wrong, the dialogue's kind of adorable. You know, it's father-son stuff. Or father-daughter stuff, really.
That's enough now.
I almost had you.
Almost.
I didn't do anything there that I didn't do everywhere else.
This training is enough. You have other obligations.
I am the daughter of one of Iga's greatest warriors. Don't I have a reputation to uphold?
You are also a daughter of Iga. That means caring for the people within it.
That's what I'm asking to do. I want
Yeah,
to
someone else
protect
puts
them.
it in chat. It says, don't get why they didn't let you
Share the
choose who to
responsibility.
start with the second.
Community.
Yeah, I agree.
And benevolence. You will bestow that upon Matsu today.
Auntie Matsu again?
Any day she needs you, you will help her.
And again, why is this... yeah, this feels like padding. Why is this after
Auntie Matsu kept me for hours yesterday.
the,
Clearing the wasp nest from her tree should have taught you to work quickly.
Why is this after the big battle where everybody
No
dies?
complaints. You know why we help our neighbors. Alone, we are nothing. But together...
The height of the great mountain is not made by one stone.
Yes. To the rest of the country, we Igans are different people. So we must come together to form a mountain.
This morning, I feel like rubble.
You are a pebble now. As my daughter, much is expected of you. The Fujibayashi name
Was
is
that
a
about the
rock
dialogue
at
being
the
cute?
base of the
Like, it was banter
I
between
know,
father and
Shireen.
daughter. Like, it
I'll help
was...
Good.
You know,
You know what
it was
she will
kind of
give
what
you
I would
in
expect it
return.
to be,
Breakfast.
right?
So, it is not for nothing. You give, and you receive. That is community.
And
I
this...
have my own work.
Now I'm getting characterization,
Be on your best
but I'm
behavior.
getting it with
I
a
will.
character that's already fucking dead. Why? Like... And also, did you notice that, like, as he walked off, he just, like, 90 or 180 degree turned on a fucking dime? Yeah, like, we're getting the character development exposition way too fucking late. All these people are dead. Why do I care? You killed them
What
already.
will it be today, Auntie Matsu? Weeding the turnips? Scrubbing your iron pots? I'll find out just over the hill.
I didn't need to hear, again, there's so much dialogue in this that's also not needed. The whole thing is like, And she's not even putting it in that sarcastic a tone. Like, where's the voice director on this? I want it more sarcastic. Well, what's it going to be this time, Auntie Matsu? Scrubbing the floor, cleaning the iron pots. That's how you do it. Like, I'm going to find out just over this hill. No shit! It's almost like there's an objective marker that's telling us where Auntie Matsu is.
Good morning, Auntie Matsu.
Naoe, smelled my miso shiru brewing across the village, eh?
Eggplant and daikon?
Your favorite. But not ready yet. Come later.
My father said you needed my help.
So. An old woman forgets.
Let me help.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a very bad example of in medias res.
These knees don't bend like they used to. The jewels of my land, my crops. I give them water, wish them well, and in the morning, they disappear. Something wanders my yard. Beast or spirit, I am sure.
Spirits, Auntie?
They are everywhere, you know, like gnats.
God, the facial capture is so stiff. You can tell they didn't do facial mocap for this. This is handcrafted, and it's badly done too.
Observation is the first step to victory.
Well, some characters it's bad, others it's actually it's okay.
Climb the old tower. Tell me what you see.
For a bowl of your miso shiru?
Work first, then rewards.
Have you noticed they have no body language?
It will be my best one yet.
I won't
like,
lay you down.
Like barely any. Like there's like parts of this where they're like standing ramrod stiff, just staring at each other.
I can see Matsu's crops from up there.
I think that was the easiest parkour I've ever done in Assassin's Creed.
It's an animal. A deer?
And it's very dead. Killed with an arrow. Why is there all that blood from one arrow?
It's all right. Don't...
Yeah, the body language with these characters is all over the place. It all feels just very stiff and
Whoever
unnatural.
did this will pay.
Like, why is there all this blood from one wound? Like, it's in a small wound at that. Like, the way it's presented, you'd think that with all this blood, you would think that they gutted the deer, but they didn't. Like, you show people getting, like, their heads cut off and their limbs cut off, but, like, you're afraid to show a little extra gore. It's really weird.
That needs knife.
Why hit my hand?
Strangers. Not... Who are you?
Who wants to know?
I do.
We are innocent survivors from battle, starving and alone. You would turn us away?
Not with that flimsy bokken, she won't.
We are good people. If you ask us, we will help.
This dialogue is so
Egans.
stiff.
Dirty sneaks and hermits.
That's not true.
We'll ask for help next time, if Iga still stands.
Leave! Now!
Make us.
Give me a worthy fight.
That's what you want?
What? Can you not block unless you're like looking directly at them?
She's not worth it. Go, go.
And stay out of Iga!
What the fuck, really? That dialogue fucking... This dialogue sucks so bad.
See, Chichue? Nothing to worry about. I handled them just fine. But it sounds like something was following them to Iga. Something big.
Is Ellie from Xenogears a human weapon like Suletta Mercury? We don't know yet. We will find out at some point in the game. Yoink.
So tell me, beast or spirit?
Peasant Ashigaru from outside Iga. I fought them off.
Of course you did. You're a Fujibayashi.
How did they get in our village? My father says Iga is a locked door.
What matters is that you chase them off. Eat. Good for the heart and the bones.
Those soldiers, they spoke like something is coming. A battle.
You are strong. You will meet trouble with courage and a full stomach. But you must do it without me.
Why? My father said you were once a great fighter.
That is long behind me. These days, I am only good with a hocho to chop vegetables.
Don't talk like that. Your spirit is young.
My body is old now, eh? It is tired. Soon I will venture up the mountain and never return. Happily.
Well, as
Who
long
was
as
the
you're
voice
around,
director
I
on
will
this?
take care of you. And
Like,
when you
honestly.
can't even use a hocho, you can live with me and my father.
A generous soul, like your mother. Oh, how proud Suyu would be to see who you are becoming. Oh, no,
My father doesn't like to talk about her.
he has his reasons. Forgive me. Eat more, huh? Miso shiru, Nagato?
They're coming.
Who?
The armies of Oda Nobunaga. His son is at our borders, Nobukatsu, ready to attack Iga. I must meet them head on. We can't let them reach the village.
I'll come with you.
No. Protect Matsu. Stay quiet and safe.
But I can fight.
You do not know what you are asking to do. You are not ready.
Yeah, notice how
Trust me.
the aunt was like
Follow
not
my
even
instruction.
asking questions about how the fuck
Yes,
these guys got
Stewie.
here.
Wait for me. I will return.
The peasant Ashigaru. They were warning.
Sit. Eat.
Yeah, this game has like no sense of pace, man.
feel useless.
Waiting is not useless. Like I say, observation is the key to victory. Or else we are carps on the slab.
I shouldn't have taken no for an answer. I should be beside my father right now, fighting. He thinks I'm weak.
No, Naoe.
Yes, I'm done waiting. I want to help. I want to fight.
And the body language is just
So
all
let
over. It's
us
not that
go.
great. Like, it's just...
You have
It-
kept
this
your
is really
bravery
honestly
dark
hard to
behind
play.
your eyes so your father
Like,
does not see it.
it's
Enough
got
hiding.
so many things that they're missing
Enough
in
hiding.
regards to
I
putting
know
together the
just where to begin.
cutscenes
Off
and
we go.
how to use different camera angles to invoke emotions. Leave it this way. Xenogears, a game that came out in 1998, has better camera work than this. Be aware of a strong opponent's level before engaging them? What? Level. So there's live service bullshit in this.
You're awake. That's good. Can you hear me? Understand me? Now, I'll ask you politely not to run away again.
I didn't ask to be brought here, monk. And I refuse to be your prisoner.
I suppose I should expect a fiery response from someone who carries more blades than wits. You're not my prisoner. You are my charge. And it's your leg that holds you here, not me. Have you ever seen a bone pierce its way through the skin?
Not my own.
If you were to take another stroll on that leg, I imagine you'd see it firsthand. It is a miracle you are alive, young one.
I'm not that young.
When you get to be my age, everyone is young. What is your name? You will be here for some time. I might as well know what to call you.
Fujibayashi, Naoe, of Iga.
I am Sorin. The little one is Junjiro. And this place is Makino Odera, a temple. Or at least, what is left of it. War's shadow has darkened much in Setsu, as in Iga.
When you found me, did you... Is he...
I am sorry.
I feel like a lot of the things that they're doing in this game so far were done so much better in Ghost of Tsushima. Like that's the toughest part about this. Like, I get what they're going for. This is like the first interesting use of the passage of time in this whole thing so far. But I get what they're going for, but Ghost of Tsushima just did it so much better. And it's an older game. And let's be honest, the reason that this game got greenlit is because of Ghost of Tsushima. And somebody just thought, like, alright, we're finally going to make our Assassin's Creed Ninja game. Which, by the way... I need to pause this for a second. Which, by the way, was always Ubisoft's break glass if we really need money. Was because they've been doing it forever. Like, let's think about this for a second. Ever since the first Assassin's Creed came out, where is the one place everybody wanted to get the story to go? Feudal Japan. Everybody wanted a ninja game. It's like, We got it in the Crusades. Next thing, let's do it in Japan. Then we get Italy. Okay. Next game, let's do it in Japan. We got the United States. Next game, let's do it in Japan. Then we got the Caribbean with pirates instead. Okay, next time ninjas. Then you get France. Okay, next time ninjas. Then you get the British. And you have to save Karl Marx. Fuck you. Like, next time, Japan. Ancient Greece. Okay, next time, Japan. Fucking Egypt. Like, next time, Japan. The fucking Vikings. It's like every faction in For Honor got an Assassin's Creed game before the ninjas. Like, what the fuck? And it's just like, you're like, it was always their break glass if we need money game. Like, you know, if we're I don't have the fucking button set up on this setup. So like, you're kind of at a point where you're like, what the fuck? Like, why are we not actually going over the like the obvious, like, other famous, like, or the most famous assassins in all of culture? You know, it was always the break glass to make money game, and
Junjiro,
now they're doing it, and it's just very.
I believe it's time we freed our guest from her splint.
It's very stiff.
He's strange, Junjiro.
You are hardly one to
Ubisoft rejected the idea of having Assassin's
You've been
Creed
a
take place in
ghost for
Japan,
weeks.
World War II, and ancient Egypt until
Is he
Origins because
afraid
they
of
thought
me?
those places wouldn't work.
Should
Which
he
is such a
be?
silly thought to me. It's like,
No, of course not.
Good.
it's like, it's a slam
You
dunk.
should know
You
it was
know?
Junjiro who
All you
tended to
needed
her
was
day and
like
night.
Assassin's Creed gameplay
Junjiro kept a close on your
in
brow to break the fever.
in feudal Japan and with
Is
a
that
ninja,
when he
and it's like,
painted
hey,
all
you
those
won.
portraits?
But I'm gonna be honest, like,
boy
the
paints
controls of
what
this
he
suck.
sees. Be kind
Like, it's
to
they're
him,
trying to
man.
make it control like
He's lost
Sekiro,
more than you know.
but it doesn't really have the Sekiro feel to it. I don't feel like as a ninja, I am attacking weak spots, and
Pain
trying
is
to kill my
expected.
enemies as
But
fast
you
as
can
possible.
walk.
I'm being stuck
It
in
will
these
be
drawn
some
out
time
fucking
before
sword
you're at
fights.
full strength.
That's not what
But
shinobi
you can
do.
walk toward it on your
You know?
feet.
Like,
And
it's
maybe even
you
help
strike
around the
quickly
temple for once.
and you aim to kill.
What a thought.
But it's not really letting you do that. You're fighting like a samurai even when
It's a
you're not a
knife.
samurai.
Thank you, Junjiro.
Well, wait, you said...
You know how my hands shake in the cold, Junjiro. I'll leave you to it.
Go on. I trust you. See?
I'm Mark of the
Don't like
Ninja and
handling
Origami
knives.
good games.
Are you sure
I
can
played a
hurt you?
little bit of
Don't
Origami.
worry. I'm tougher
And
than
from
I
what I
look.
played, it's basically Tenchu.
Really?
What's that
Mark of the
supposed to
Ninja's
mean?
pretty good for a 2D game.
Just meant...
I never
because
finished it, though.
you're- Never mind.
But they're good stealth games. I enjoyed both of them. Origami is effectively something that did this, what's going on, better than what this is doing. And this had a lot more budget behind it. Yeah, they do have katanas. And it's like with
No,
any
wait, I
sharp
was
sword.
hoping-
The thing about samurai armor is there's obvious like huge gaping weaknesses in the armor.
Did you do
specifically
this,
right here
Junjiro?
and right here?
I don't.
That was the main difference
I don't
between
paint
that and
that
like
anymore.
Western armor.
Sorin said
Is
you
like there were
paint what you see.
huge gaps in regards to like.
I'm sorry you had to see this.
There are lots of beautiful things too, if you know where to look. I can teach you. Let me get my brush.
Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima is proof it can work. Alright, that's pretty dope artwork.
Good to
I'll
be
give it
on my
that.
feet again. Even with the ache. I wonder if I'll ever be as strong as before. I wonder if it even matters.
Alright, we're gonna limp around for a bit, I guess.
There's a tanuki over that way. Her name is Mikan.
Mikan?
Why don't you try sneaking up and sketching her? I feed her sometimes, even though Soren tells me not to. Just remember, be quiet and move slow. You don't want to startle her. You can do it!
What tanuki? I don't see a tanuki. Oh, it's right over there.
You're too far away. I need to be quiet. Perfect spot.
It's a fast sketch.
I mean, it looks mostly like a tanuki.
You look mostly like a tanuki.
Damn. Fucking got him.
You're right. It's not very good. Guess I'm not much of an artist, huh?
It just takes practice, like anything. And you understand that. You play music.
How does he know
Why
that?
do you think that?
Come on. I'll show you.
I kind of feel like I'm getting drug along, to be honest with you. Like we're doing, again, we're still doing tutorial stuff when I already assassinated a guy. Why are we doing all of this, you know? Like, I feel like this would fit better if I had failed the assassination.
We found this. Where we found you.
Like, I failed gloriously. But I don't know, like a lot of this is just not very well thought out. That's kind of my problem on it. Ugh, excuse me. Ugh.
No way.
Why are we flashing back again? We just saw this like 10 minutes ago. What is this, an episode of Bleach? Come on, man. I really look forward to the random flashback to the life of Grimjow Jaggerjack next. Fuck off! Like, come on.
Thank you for this. It has reminded me of something very important.
What's that?
A promise.
God, that line delivery was so bad. Where the fuck was the voice director on this, man? We're in montage scene, boys. What this really needs is 80s music. Nah, just god damn, man. It feels like it should be an 80s montage now after that. Like, seriously, and there's rock guitar? What? What is this? Why is there guitar all of a sudden? Oh, what the fuck? What is this game? What is this game, man? Cut bamboo. It's so weird, like some of the animation is actually fairly smooth, some of it is just not. I will say I'm glad I cranked the render distance. Like, the forest doesn't look too bad. The environments are not the problem. I will say that. Like, a lot of it, like, a big chunk of it for me is just the animation is just very, 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 very stiff. Like, I think that's my biggest problem. Yeah, you can paint a turd gold, but it's still a turd. That's basically my thoughts about this so far.
Hello, kitty.
You can pet the cat, though. So you're not an absolute monster. That's one thing I don't like about Grand Theft Auto 5. Your character, no matter who, is an absolute fucking monster. They will not pet the cat.
Plenty of bamboo around. Let's see if this blade is as sharp as I remember.
Did it work?
That bamboo didn't stand a fucking chance, man.
Do you feel better now that you've destroyed something?
Yes.
Vengeance is a lonely path now, eh? Believe me, there are other ways to heal.
Don't be mad. I really did try my best.
Oh, well, that's nice of him.
Do you like it?
How?
It would seem Junjiro has a knack for mending things. With a little help, of course.
Can you play something that way? Please?
Again, why is everybody from the neck down just ramrod stiff constantly? There's like no body language. Alright, play the Song of Time. I know why they're using the black and white. They're trying to invoke Akira Tozawa, but it's not really working.
Follow the blade.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's Wonderwall.
Thank you. I can never repay your kindness.
I remember I was playing bass in
But
front
now,
of some people
I
once.
have a
and
different debt to settle.
they asked me, Micah, can you play Wonderwall? I said maybe.
Where will you go then?
To the home of a family friend, Tomiko. She has a farm in Setsu.
Ah, yes. That poor family.
You know the place?
I have lived in Setsu a very long time, young one. I have heard all its stories, good and bad. To reach the farm, head north following the winding path down the mountain. But be careful. Danger is everywhere. And now, remember to tend to your wounds. Not only the physical ones. Your eyes are on the horizon now. But do not forget to look back, to look within.
Thank you, Junjiro.
Do you really have to go?
Take care of yourself and the old man.
Isn't this game moving really fast, just throwing at you with no break? I feel like I've just been in and out of tutorials for the past 2 hours. It's really weird. And I really felt like it wasn't. Like, the pace is really awkward.
I was on that mountain for so long. It feels strange to leave it.
I really feel like a better way to have opened it. Level up. It is an RPG, isn't it? Why did Assassin's Creed become an RPG? Why? Why? Earn XP to level up, grow stronger, gain mastery points to acquire new skills. Tools, Shinobi, Assassin. Wait. Shinobi. Assassin. It's the same thing! The fuck? What do you think Shinobi are? Wait a minute. What the fuck? Why do I have to have 2 mastery points to stick a door? I'm so fucked up in the head right now. Why the fuck do I need skill points to shove a sword through a door? You're telling me you can't figure that out otherwise? And also, what is with these bonuses? 2%? 2%. 2%. Does somebody at Ubisoft not know how small 2% is? Smoke bomb. Quick throw. Wait, if I have to hold RT and press right bumper, how is that quick? Quick as A button. See, this is a bonus that makes a bit more sense. Dodge attacks generate 25% of an adrenaline chunk on hit. Okay, that makes sense. That's a big bonus. Inventory. Nowadays robes. I have to switch between the smoke bomb and kunai? What? Why? Why do I have to come into this menu to switch that? The fuck? This run animation sucks so bad.
It's been too long, kitty. I've missed you.
Where's the horse been this whole time?
Easy.
Preserve the sanctity of Torii gates by not climbing on them. So you can climb on them, you're saying? Then why did you give me the message to not climb on this?
I could practice Kujikiri here. I have no idea what I'm doing. What happened? Where are we going?
Into the forest.
What?
To find something I have not seen in many years.
Now? I thought we were going to fight.
Trust me, my Naoi. Now is the perfect time.
They say the Oda clan has the teeth of bears. And the same craving for flesh.
So I went way out of my way
satisfied that Oda Nobunaga. He
to just
sends
do a
his son
flashback.
to take down his prey, no doubt.
What does he want? We've done nothing to them.
What they all say they want. Peace. But I would guess the real answer is power. We could be tiny mice in a hole, but within his walls, Oda Nobunaga will not stop his knife until we have stopped scratching.
Then we have to stop him first.
And with your father and Momochi Sandayu, we stand a great chance.
Momochi Sandayu will fight with us? Oda Nobukatsu will be finished by sunrise tomorrow.
By nightfall. Come, we are getting close. Ah, I believe this is the one. Take a closer look at that shrine. There.
There's something here. Is this your katana?
I hid it when I thought Iga would see peace for good. How wrong I was. But now, it is yours.
Mine?
Naoi, you are all Nagato has. It is why he protects you so. But when destiny comes to your door, you must answer.
Wouldn't the name be pronounced
Blade
Nagato?
first at times.
Thank you, Auntie Matsu.
Obaba, it is not safe. You are Nagato and Tsu's daughter.
You know, if you're gonna just throw
Yes.
random
My
like,
name is Naoe.
Japanese in it, like
Resemblance is striking.
use it fucking
Can you
right.
fight
Like
like your
Oba-san is what you would call her, old woman. What the fuck?
He has trained me but it is mostly for practice.
Then today will be your greatest test. When you're ready, get to the edge of Nagano Pass. Stay low. Do not attack until I give the order.
Will you be all right? Can you get back home?
Like you said, I can fend for myself. Fly forward like a dragonfly.
I believe that.
I am Igan too, you know.
Goodbye, Auntie. I will be strong.
I'm done. Honestly, I'm finished. Excuse me. Game sucks. It sucks. It sucks. We played what? 2.5 hours of it? Two hours since starting from the menu. It sucks. It's just bad. The writing is bad. The pacing is bad. The graphics are good. The combat is boring and it's really stiff. It does not flow. Excuse me. It's just not... It is one of the most unwieldy games I've played in a very long time. Like, there's no flow to it. There's no nothing. It's just very... Everything about it is stiff. It just feels very unnatural. There's no fluidity to it. There's no anything. Like, when did Ghost of Tsushima come out? ...2020. So it's been 4 years. 4+ years when it come out. So it came out July of 2020. And so it's almost 5 years old now. Ghost of Tsushima 5 years ago honestly looked just as good. The animations were better. The storytelling was better. The characterization was better. The writing was really consistent and very respectful to the Japanese culture. Like, it was like everything you wanted, to the point where the Japanese themselves were absolutely shocked that it was made by Westerners. Like, it was so fucking good. And by the way, people are going to probably get on like the whole, well, you're just saying that because Assassin's Creed is progressive and there's a gay samurai. There was a gay samurai in, or a bisexual samurai in Ghost of Tsushima. I think, what was her name? Lady Matsu? Not Matsu. What was her name? Lady Masako. Lady Masako was bi. She had a female mistress. You actually meet her in the story. Like, from what I understand, I didn't even get to the most egregious parts. Like, it sucks so hard. Link you found was from IMDb. Take with salt. Recognize any names that did this. What am I looking for specifically? I'll just look it up. Okay. Production managers, art department, concept art, recording engineers, digital compositor, animator, cinematic animator. So the voice director found it. There's three. There's three? There's three. How are there three of you? Why are there three of you? And there's three of you and you can't get it right between the three of you? Well, to be honest with you, Stag, like, that's, like, whether that's actually true or not, you're welcome to your opinion. I don't necessarily agree with part of it. The fact of the matter is that for not, like, that's not the biggest, most egregious problem. It's not, like, technically done well. Like, the actual craftsmanship is bad. And it's not because of a worldview. It's just bad. It's not, the effort was not there to make it good. You know, the for or against or against the chuds, and like, I don't fucking care about that. What I care about is the fact that I spent 2.5 hours in a game where the dialogue was poorly written, and honestly came across somewhere between like a Hallmark special and Ed Wood. That frustrates me. The dialogue sucked. The animation did not match what the budget of this game was. All the animation was stiff. The cutscenes had no love put into them. There was no passion at all. Because half the time that discussion is happening, everyone is ramrod stiff looking right at each other. It's like I'm playing Mass Effect 1. And even then, in Mass Effect 1, they would at the very least cross their arms, lean certain directions, and things along those lines, and da-da-da-da-da. And, like, like, you could care that at the very least they were doing the best with what they had at the time. Right? Here, there's nothing like that. Characters just stare ramrod stiff at each other. You know? Yeah, it's a part of it. It's not just politics. Politics is crap. It's small. It's the fullness of it. Yeah, the full picture is more insulting than any political stuff. The political stuff comes into stuff like having a non-binary character in feudal Japan. Huh? That's not a thing. First off, non-binary is not a thing. Because by saying non-binary, you are creating another binary. So, but non-binary samurai, really? No, that wasn't the thing back then. The Japanese don't do that shit. So that's stupid. The fucking portraying Nobunaga's sister as the person who would, sleep outside of her marital vows, even though in Japanese culture she's regarded as a very pure woman. Like, the fact that you could carve up Shinto temples before they patched it out. Like, I'm honestly mystified by that. Like the fact that they took so little care when it came to this has to do, like, that's political. There's politics behind that, and I will never deny it. But the thing that annoys me is seeing how much staff they have on this project, and the animation does not look good. The facial motion capture looks really bad. Some of the faces they did facial mocap on. Others are hand done and they look really bad, like they're rushed. Just the character models in general do not look good. The one thing that looks good is the environments. The environments are gorgeous, but there's also effects within the environments that don't make any sense. Like you can the one thing I also like, you can cut through bamboo and keep cutting it. That's cool. I like shit like that. I love destructible environments. And apparently there's a lot of them. That sort of stuff is cool because it's feedback for the player. To give you an idea of the power of the character that you're using. But everything else is just so poorly done. The pacing is all over the place. Like they're giving you a tutorial after a tutorial in this. Like you have a tutorial fight after a tutorial fight where it tells you what to do, and then you have to do it again. And then there's a stealth tutorial after that where you draw a tanuki after mind you, you stealth your way into a fucking castle, kill a bunch of dudes, and then run out. Hey! I just completed the first assassination. What the fuck do I need another tutorial for? I'm already a goddamn killer. Like it is amazing how little, and the reason I find that more insulting, to go back for a second, is you've already put me through a battle with two different characters. You have given me dialogue that, again, feels somewhere between, like I said, Hallmark Channel and Ed Wood. Stiff, unwieldy, and on top of that, mind you, it has the Veilguard problem, where everybody is fluffing each other up, and the threats, honestly, feel hollow whenever there are any. Nobunaga does not feel like Oda Nobunaga. He does not feel like a daimyo. He doesn't. He feels like some random dude in Yakuza. And then that line of, oh, you might be a legend. We might build inspiration around you. That does not sound like what Oda Nobunaga would be telling anybody. I'm sorry. Fuck off. Really? Do you want to know what that is? It's one of the biggest problems that I have with modern writing. Tell, don't show. You're telling me the character is going to become a legend. You're telling me he's bestest boy. You're telling me this and that. You're telling me that he's the most awesome guy in the room, and you're having it told to you by Oda Nobunaga. Do you want to know another series that did that frustrated the ever-loving fuck out of me for doing it, but not actually showing us anything? This. This did exactly that. And then the next thing we get is the tutorial fight, where we literally have the main dude impaling ninjas with extreme prejudice, carving them to ribbons, and then going, "Are we the baddies?" Then what the fuck did you do all that for? It's not a game. It's America Chavez. It's a comic. It's one of the worst comics ever written. But, like, I actually have a whole series, like, video series, about America Chavez by Gabby Rivera and why it's one of the worst comics ever. It's fucking terrible. To quote Charles Barkley, it's terrible. Terrible. Terrible! Like, just, it's so bad. It's so fucking bad. And I like, but that's what you're doing. And then, after you kill the dad, you just kill him off. Then there's a bunch of bad guys out of nowhere with masks. One of whom that speaks in Spanish. But bunch of dudes in masks. And then that's it. And now we get a flashback. And now we go to a temple to just wait to get healthy again. Then we get an 80s montage with actual Japanese rock guitar. That was kind of funny. The pace is all over the place. Why are you giving me epic fucking Bataru at the beginning of this? And then all of a sudden, I have to go back to do a fucking tutorial again. When you already showed me how to do this. Again, I just assassinated a samurai. Not only did I do that, I made it look easy. I just walked in there, killed some motherfuckers, dove on this samurai's fucking head, killed him, and then ran right out. They didn't do shit until I randomly got shot by some lady in a mask. Like, it's fucking mystifying. I don't know who wrote this and who planned this out. Who's the director of this game? That's what I'm curious about. Who directed this? I want to know the project director. That's who I want to know. Who was it? Production managers Richard Dolmet and Guillermo Vallard. Right here. Both of you should lose your jobs. How the fuck did you sign off on this? How? Like, how the fuck did you sign off on this? Like, this is just... Did you not play test it either? And on top of that, it was delayed. It was delayed like a year. I said this earlier, and now I'm going to expand on it. I feel like the most insulting thing. Because when it comes to culture war shit, I don't, like... Making Yasuke gay is kind of just funny. Honestly, it's really stupid. But they're already getting him wrong by making him a samurai anyway. Because if Oda Nobunaga not only made him a samurai, had him riding with him into combat, he would have been made a lord at that point. But he wasn't. He was a fucking slave. The most that he would have been in reality something like a squire. is like the closest like Western term to it. He would never have been called samurai. Ever. They would have never called him that. Because he wasn't. Samurai is a very specific title with very specific training and background. You know, like, they're not going to elevate a slave to samurai. It's just not happening. It's just not happening. So, like... But again, it's historical fiction, so I'll give it that little grace. But yeah, like, the non-binary dude, that's not a thing in ancient Japan. Women never learn sumo, that's not a thing either. That's just stupid. Like... It's just... It's so goofy to me. You know? Like, I can buy Katarina Sforza being an absolute wild woman. But I can buy the Borgias being a bunch of incestuous fucks. Because that's what they were. The Borgias were piles of shit. They were terrible people. You know? But, like, trying to do this is just so stupid. You know? And on top of that, if Yasuke and the ninja chick don't become an item by the end of the game and have kids, the story as a whole does not make sense. Because how the fuck are you seeing things from Yasuke's perspective or the other one? Unless you're a genetic ancestor of both, meaning that at some point they fucking... And admittedly, some people will make this accusation. I will say that the idea of having Yasuke cuck the husband of Nobunaga's sister, I'm going to say that's this. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's this. So, like, as it stands, like, it's just not... The game is not very well put together. It really feels like they're trying to, again, cram modern politics into it. And it's really silly to try to look at it from a Western binary or a Western idea. And that's what it feels like. And it's so stupid. The same thing with Yasuke going after a non-binary person. You want to know what that is? It's this. It's this. It's the writer's barely disguised fetish. That's what it is. The sister is the ancestor to the last 14 emperors of Japan. Yeah, that's... And they're basically making her out to be a slut. like, what the fuck are you people doing? What are you doing? Like, I can't play this game anymore, man. Like, it's not fun to play. Like, that's the most insulting part to me. Like, the other shit's just goofy. And some of it is like, most of it's optional. Like, the romance stuff is apparently completely optional. It wouldn't surprise me if it's, like, not the canon path. Like, when you do canon path, they probably don't have you doing that shit. It's just something you can do if you want to do it, right? In which case, you just play canon path and you never interact with it, right? But I have a feeling that the Japanese are going to be very insulted by this. And I can understand why. And the thing that bothers me is that, like... And I mentioned this as I was playing it, like, this was the break case to make money button. Like, some people have said that Final Fantasy VII Remake was Squaresoft's, break case to make money button, right? Like, break case in case of emergency. And Remake did really well in sales. Rebirth, not so much, at least not yet, because again, the PlayStation 5 priced itself out of the market. Because Sony sucks. Sony is terrible. But the thing about it that goes beyond that is just the simple fact that you didn't stick the landing. You know? And not only did you not stick the landing, the fact that you weren't going to be sticking the landing has been obvious for months. You delayed the game and you didn't delay it nearly enough. And like they put it out, of course, to try to make their money back, and I don't blame them. But at the same time, the simple fact is that you didn't really put forth enough effort to make this as cool as it could be. Honestly, the game doesn't need Yasuke. It doesn't. You do not need to play as Yasuke. It actually kind of defeats the purpose. It's called Assassin's Creed. He's a big hulking brute. He's not an assassin. I should just be playing as a shinobi. Specifically a kunoichi. Who, by the way, doesn't really seem to act like a kunoichi. Because kunoichis were master infiltrators because they could use their femininity to get into places. There's nowhere of that in the tutorial. When you would think that would be a smart clue, that would be one way to get in. You know, not that I'm against the traditional ninja way of doing things, mind you. But, you know, like if you're a kunoichi, like that's something that you gotta do. Now, from what I understand, part of the game is you learning the traditional Japanese tea ceremony to infiltrate a place. So I guess that there's elements of that. But even so, like, the fact of the matter is that I really feel as if there is... It just was not very well thought out. And there were a lot of things that they were refusing to do because they were worried that if they didn't fluff these characters like Yasuke, then what was going to happen is they were going to get called racist and stuff like that. And it's like, look, then why have it? Like, if you're not going to pull the trigger on how he probably would have been treated by his slave owners and how he would have been treated by Oda Nobunaga, if we're not going to see him earn that place as effectively his squire, why even have it? Like, it's one of those things where I really am of the opinion that this could have been great. Honestly. Oh, and by the way, RPG elements, not fucking needed. The old Assassin's Creed combat, way more fun. Honestly, I had more fun sitting around waiting to counter people than I did doing what I was doing. Honestly, I would have rather had the combat from Assassin's Creed 3 than this. Because, like, that's something they've been doing since Syndicate, if I recall. One is stealth focus, the other combat. I can understand that. The problem that you have is, like, this new combat system's not fun. Because it feels like they're trying to be everything else. And by trying to be everything else, you are effectively nothing. It's a nothing combat system. Because the controller layout feels like they're trying to be Dark Souls or Sekiro. And it's neither. Like, do you want to know a game that has similar controls that feels a lot better that just recently came out? Space Marine 2. Space Marine 2 feels way better to play than this does. And it has a similar parry mechanic to it. And a much more fun melee system, mind you. I've seen the list of things that Japan's pissed about serving. It's one of those things just where I look at it and I say to myself, like, they didn't respect anyone with this. What they thought was respectful by including, like, the modern politic and stuff like that it like inevitably just insults everybody because nobody likes it. On an 80-20 issue, it's the 20. Nobody wants it. You know? Like, nobody really wants that whatsoever. Everybody wants to play the games that are fun to play, have good feedback, that are paced well voice acted, so on and so forth. Because I will say this, like, if we're going to do the typical Assassin's Creed story with the Templars, and we're going to have Yasuke be on one side of the conflict, we're going to have the girl on the other side of the conflict, you could have made a banger there. I could see it. I could see it being really cool. But you didn't. You fucked it up. And you fucked it up by not honestly putting forward the proper foot in regards to this. It needed to be well animated. It needed to have really good stealth mechanics. The stealth mechanics feel very flimsy. The fact that I have to pay skill, I have to put together skill points to do. I'm going to illustrate this. Apparently, guys, I need skill points to do this in a video game. I need skill points to do this. Just this, something this simple. Apparently I need skill points for this. I wouldn't have figured it out otherwise. Really? I'm very upset. I didn't even pay for it. Like, I didn't even pay for it. I didn't even pay money for this. And I'm upset. It sucks so bad. This game is terrible. It's a waste of time. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, and it's a mystery box story. I keep thinking of things to hate. It's so fucking terrible! I will say this. I want to thank you, all of you, for literally showering me with money at points in this. That makes it worth it. I get to entertain you guys. That's what makes it worth it. But man alive, like what the fucking shit, man. Whoever wrote this, whoever the writers are on this, they need to be fired. They're just very bad at what they do. Who wrote this? Real quick. Oh, the writers are not listed. You know what that kind of makes me think? If the writers aren't listed? I have no evidence of this. I have none whatsoever. I think this was written by Sweet Baby. It's in the same town. It's possible. We'll wait until we find out. I didn't read through the credits. But it wouldn't surprise me if the story was outsourced to a company like that. It wouldn't surprise me. I have no evidence. Don't freak out. I have no evidence of that. But it wouldn't surprise me if it was something like that. If it was outsourced to somebody else. In Valhalla, I just had to unlock the stealth assassination ability after receiving training from an actual assassin. Well, yeah. It's like, what the fuck? And you're already an assassin. You're already a fucking ninja. But yeah, maybe not Sweet Baby, but another similar narrative consultancy firm. That's what I'm thinking. is that it's like it's probably some sort of consultancy firm. Wasn't there like one lady who's into Japanese boy love or something? I heard something about that, but I don't remember. There's been so much dug into with this game, man. And it is legit like one of the worst games I've played in a long time. So yeah. Oh, God. 3.5 hours. Blech. Okay. Well, I thought Lolly was going live tonight. Is he not? Do you guys know? I don't know if there's anybody in the server that's in here. While you guys watched me while Nimi was live, thank you. I appreciate that. Because she's a lot cuter than me, and she, you know, used to be Mother Nature. So the fact you guys would watch me, you know, is humbling. What? So until Lolly goes live, because I'm gonna send you guys his way. Let's see what we can. What's on YouTube? What's this? 11 women just ended his career.
So basically,
What happened? He doesn't do Saturday streams anymore because that's his anime night. He does them on Thursdays now. What is this?
this guy, we all remember this guy, right? You know, the white dudes for Harris, super big Democrat guy. It turns out this dude convinced 11 different women he respected them for more than their bodies while persuading them to send explicit photos themselves through Snapchat. When the women discovered each other, he called them insane and attempted to coerce them into telling the public that the photos were fake. I'll play some of these out.
What the fuck? Oh no! Oh, okay, the volume is muted. Hold on. I'll put it on again. My bad. Hold on.
So basically, this guy, we all remember this guy, right? You know, the white dudes for Harris, super big Democrat guy. It turns out this dude convinced 11 different women he respected them for more than their bodies while persuading them to send explicit photos themselves through Snapchat. When the women discovered each other, he called them insane and attempted to coerce them into telling the public that the photos were fake. I'll play some of these out. And so you have one of these virtue signalers, constant, talking down to other people.
But I just wanted to say that America failed women tonight. People voted for it. We failed our daughters, our mothers.
I have a question. I'll let Asmund talk in a second. I have a question. What is this hair? What is this hair? It's like he's got a tumor in his hair. Like how does that work? It's like the dude's skull. It's like a normal comb over, but he's got something like this going on with his skull, like just sticking out the side of his fucking head. Like what the hell is that hair, man? I mean, I know I've lost most of mine, but still, what the fuck?
Our sisters, our wives. America failed them.
I don't think anybody could comprehend how genuinely terrifying it is to do something like this.
I mean, 11 girls all finding out they're just all side hoes. All of them are.
Found somebody who, at the time, I thought respected me for more than my physical appearance.
Yeah, he's manipulating them. I care about women. I respect women. No, you don't. You say that so you can find more of them. It's like, you know, the angler fish? They have like the little light in front of them.
When we asked, when all, like, a fucking dozen of us asked, hey, are you talking to anybody? He lied, and that he was not talking to anybody.
Like, have you ever had, like, a girl you talk to, like, in text a lot? This guy is doing that 11 times. That's like doing 11 sets of daily quests every single day. This guy was farming. This is like 40, 50 hours a week he's spending talking to these girls. Oh, man. White dudes for Harris are breaking up. You know what this really...
Okay, I get the gist. I get the gist of it. That's funny. Just goes to show you, dude. Like, if you're with, like, if there's any women here aside from Serena, like, I'll say it right now. Like, there's the dudes that claim this sort of shit never like feel like no, they do not give a shit about you. If your man is talking like that, he's there for that ass. He ain't there for that personality. Let's put it that way. Oh my god. All right. I do not know when Lolly is going live. So, oh wait, there it is. He finally said it. He's going live in 1 minute. Well, wait a minute. Oh my gosh. What a fucking stream, man. Ugh. That was a thing. Well, guys, I will be cleaning my office over the next few days to get all the comic books out of here and to clean up anything else in here, so I can get up for some set up for the modeling, and then maybe on hopefully Monday or Tuesday, we can do the Rick Diaz. We'll try to nail it out in one go. The big thing is I have to check my paints. So, before we go, I need to have a look and see what colors I really need for this. So we need, what do we need? We need red, obviously. A dark red, gray, and I think that's it. Oh, this shouldn't be too bad then. All right, fellas. Well, I'm going to take off for the evening. Lolly is about to go live, I believe. So everybody do me a favor. Whenever I send you over there, just put Micah Raid in the chat. And thankfully, I never have to play AC Shadows again, because that was fucking awful. So, everybody have yourselves a great rest of your evening. I will see you all next time.